How's it going, Jack Tackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys. Today I'm going to be doing my continuation of the If I Was the Showrunner series for The Flash, Season 7. This is for Episode 2, entitled Otherworldly. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump on into this episode. The episode starts off with Barry, Joe, Caitlin, Cisco, and Ralph hanging out together at Star Labs. Suddenly, a voice is heard. "Barry Allen," the voice says. The team is shaken and Barry stands up to see the people who were outside of Star Labs at the end of the last episode. Barry then races over to his suit and puts it on. He then runs over to them, but suddenly both of the people move quickly enough to escape Barry's attack. Barry crashes and falls to the floor. He's utterly confused. It is revealed these people have super speed. "Who the hell are you guys?" Barry asks sternly. The intro sequence plays. The camera cuts back to everyone at Star Labs. "Hello, Barry. I'm Don Allen. This is my sister, Dawn Allen. But you can just call me Jay," she responds. "Allen as in," Barry asks, but is interrupted. "Yes," Jay says. "Oh, Lord, not this again," Joe exclaims. "Hold on, so are you my kids, grandchildren?" Barry questions. "Yeah, we are. Don't you remember us? We've been looking for you for quite some time," Don exclaims. Can you just give us a minute?" Barry asks. Barry then gets his team together in another room to discuss what had just occurred. "You don't really think they could be your kids, Bear? I mean, what about Nora?" Joe questions. "The crisis, it messed everything up. The people out there are probably my kids from another Earth, but just don't know because they have no memory of the multiverse," Cisco exclaims. "So, should we tell them?" Ralph wonders. "No, not yet," Barry says. "I mean, you told us, and everything worked out okay, so maybe you should just tell them because eventually," Caitlin starts saying, but Barry then cuts her off and says, "No, there won't be an eventually. I'm just gonna tell them off, all right? Barry, you can't just tell them off. It won't work. They say they've been looking for you for a while. They need their father," Joe tells him. "I'm not their father, though," Barry shouts. "Don and Jay over here." "What?" Don questions. "You're not our dad?" Jay asks. "Damn it," Barry mutters under his breath. The camera cuts to Barry sitting down with Don and Jay. He explains everything to them, the multiverse, all of it. "Wow, a multiverse, huh? Didn't see that one coming," Jay exclaims. "Look, I really didn't want to be the one to tell you, but," Barry starts. "No, we're glad you told us. We needed to know. Plus, I was wondering why you looked kind of young," Don replies. "So you guys have memories of me, but no memories of the multiverse?" Barry asks. Yeah, I guess so. We remember that you're the Flash and, all that other stuff, but multiverse? No, doesn't ring a bell," Jay responds. "We just called you one day, but you never responded. We got super worried, so we finally came all the way to Central City to Star Labs in hopes of finding you," Don explains. "I'm surprised you guys didn't come sooner, though. I mean, you guys have super speed, right?" Barry exclaims. "Yeah, well, we kinda had to deal with something beforehand," Don says. "What do you mean?" Barry asks. "Well, let's just say there's someone else you still have to meet," Jay says. "Right, okay, well, I need to ask one more thing," Barry exclaims. "What?" Don asks. "Why exactly did you introduce yourself to me if you thought I was actually your dad?" Barry questions. "I don't know. Maybe we thought you were losing your memory? I mean, after all, you wouldn't answer our calls and you just weren't there. Maybe you simply forgot," Jay explains. "We've been through a lot," Don starts. "We really need to show you what we've been up against. I think it's important. More important than ever after what you just told us." "Okay," Barry says cautiously. "Do you trust us?" Jay asks. "Of course," Barry tells her. "All right then, meet us outside of Star Labs in about 5 minutes. We need to get some things together first," Don states. Don and Jay race out of Star Labs, leaving Barry with his team. "You actually trust them?" Joe questions Barry. "Obviously not. However, these people aren't fully capable of the things I'm capable of. They haven't had their trust broken, at least not as many times as I have. They're too trusting," Barry explains. "You gonna keep your eye on them, or do you want us to come with?" Joe asks. "No, I'll be good. Whatever they have planned for me, whoever they want me to meet, I'll stop it if things get out of hand," Barry says sternly. Barry then gets his flash suit on and runs out of Star Labs to meet up with Don and Jay. "Ta-da!" Jay says as Barry looks over his shoulder to see Don and her in super speedster suits. "You guys have your own suits," Barry says confusedly. "Yeah, you and Cisco helped us make them," Don explains. "Okay, this is so weird. You guys having memories of things that happened on another Earth, but not actually knowing it was on another Earth. So Did you guys think this was your Earth all along? Barry questions. Yeah, I guess we did, Jay realizes. Yikes, this is confusing, Barry admits. Don't worry, we can get through this together, Dawn insists. Now let's head out. Time for you to meet your maker, Jay exclaims. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What? Maker? Barry says. We're just messing with you. It's not your maker or anything like that. However, there is still going to be a trippy experience that you're going to have to go through, Dawn states. Great, Barry mutters. Follow us, Jay tells Barry as she races off with Dawn into the distance. The camera zooms in on Barry's worried face. He then darts off after them. The camera cuts to Dawn, Jay, and shortly after, Barry arriving at an old shack in the woods. Come on out, Danny, Dawn shouts at the wooden shack. The shack door slowly opens and out walks a man. This is him. This is Barry Allen, Jay tells the man. Well, hell, the man starts. It's a pleasure to meet you, Barry. The name's Daniel West. Daniel reaches out to shake Barry's hand. Barry hesitates, but ultimately shakes his hand. The outro plays, and the episode ends. Righty, tidy, lefty, loosey. That is the end of episode 2 for season 7. So yeah, the Tornado Twins. All right, and that little surprise ending. Yeah, keeps you invested. Hopefully, right, guys. No, but for real, let me hear your thoughts on this episode down in the comments below, and stay tuned for the rest of the season, of course. And if you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Boop.